Wasted World of Sports, welcome back. Thank you so much for your ongoing company here on this Super Saturday as the Rugby Championships continue. Going into Game 2, we just saw the Springboks demolish the Wallabies on their home turf. The world champions went to Australia and got the job done. Argentina will be hoping to follow suit. But I would dare say the All Blacks will be way too strong here in this one. And my same-game multi does reflect just that, and we'll have a look at that in a moment. Calix Mendoza, ahoy there, and Travis, ahoy buddy. Welcome along. In the NRL, Manly have defeated Canberra 46 points to 24. Los Pumas out onto the field. They've got a very, very big challenge on their hands here. Taking on the All Blacks. Where to join the Wasted Water Sports All-Stars? If you go to the Wasted Water Sports YouTube channel on the main page, there will be a join link. It's as easy as that. The home side ready to come out into the field. If I think it might only come up on desktop, though. Spinner Shark, ahoy! Wellington is the scene, it looks like. I might have to find the link there. I mean, you can still do it on mobile. I just mean the link. The button might only be there on desktop. I think I can still get it, though, I'm pretty sure. Give me a sec. Just a sec. I think I can sort it out. We've still got time. We've still got time because they're about to break into the national anthems. You're moving to Redcliffe in December, eh? Moving to become a Dolphins supporter. Same game multi for this one. Sevu Reece, Artie Surveyor, and Cody Taylor. I think the All Blacks are going to do this with a mixture of forwards and backs. Much like we saw from the Springboks earlier, I think this game will really follow a very similar pattern. And I expect the All Blacks to be way too strong here and get the job done against Argentina. Will Jordan back. I was tempted to put Will Jordan in my same game multi, but he's starting from the bench. Keep that in mind, though. Keep that in mind as a talking point pre-game. Will Jordan, I certainly contemplated it. I mean, whenever Will Jordan is on a rugby field, he is worthy of being part of a try scorer bet. even if he's entering the field from number 23. Rico Ioane on the bench as well. They certainly haven't trotted out the A team. No offense to Argentina, I'm sure. But they've certainly held some of the troops back. National anthems and then the famous haka. And we'll get into this one. All Blacks versus Argentina. Ricky, ahoy there, mate. Cat Lego, ahoy. Will this game produce more than 50 points? I think this game will produce more than 50 points just for the All Blacks alone, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I would love to see a contest. I would love to be wrong about that. But it's hard to see anything but extreme one-way traffic here. As the anthem is down, ready for the haka, I've gone same game multi, Sevu Reece, Artie Sarvea, and Cody Taylor. Ricky needs Sevu and Artie for a try. There you go. I've taken a very... You know what? I was just talking about it before as well. I was so tempted on Will Jordan. But there's no guarantee that Will Jordan, starting from the bench in the number 23, is even going to get onto the field. But if he gets on the field, I would love to have Will Jordan in that same game multi as well. For me personally, it's going to be great to see Will Jordan back. TJ Perinara, his All Blacks career ready to wind down. Leading the haka. Stay Hunky says I should include Scott Barrett also. Should I have gone Scott? Oh, maybe I should have gone Scott Barrett instead of Cody Taylor. Is it too late to change? They're still doing the haka. Wait a minute, Scott Barrett's out. What are we talking about? Scott Barrett's out injured. He's not even playing. Well, that settles that. That settled that little debate. Nice and easy. I think Mark Talea could very well get a try. I've gone with Sevu Reece. Personally, I've gone with Sevu. Sevu has pretty much always come through for me in same game multi. So has Will Jordan. That's why I wanted to put Will Jordan in there as well, but Will is starting from the bench. He may not even get onto the park, so it was very risky to put Will Jordan in there. Geez, I mean, let's be honest, there are any number of potential try scorers here tonight for the All Blacks against Argentina. Absolutely no disrespect to Argentina intended, but there'll be attacking threats all over the park. So it really was a difficult one to sort of pin down and pick some try scorers. We are ready to get this one underway. The Rugby Championship is in full swing. We saw the Springboks demolish the Wallabies in game one. Kickoff. All Blacks versus Argentina. And Los Pumas get us underway. All Blacks receive. Argentina go deep. It's with Talea with first use. He offloads. And there is Artie Sarvea involved nice and early. All Blacks set the ball up inside their own 22. TJ looking for the box kick clearance. Pumps it away upfield. Kept in the field of play, though, by Argentina. And now they counter-attack. Running the ball at the All Blacks. Carreras. Numbers to the left if they can get it out there. The All Blacks force them back to the right-hand side. Talea jams in, and that opens up some space for Gonzalez. Brings it to the 22. This is good play from Argentina. Running the ball at the All Blacks. 5 phases. Space out to the left, but Matera, he's wrapped up and brought down. Phase 6, staying on the short side and almost going through his Carreras. Gets the offload away to Maroney, and Maroney has the pass intercepted. Beauden Barrett saves the day for the All Blacks. What a start from Argentina, though. They get the line-out throw 5 meters out from the All Blacks line, and this is a great start. Putting pressure on the All Blacks early. Running the ball at them. Taking them by surprise. Taking me by surprise. Taking everyone by surprise, potentially. Los Pumas. With all the running in the opening, they go to the middle of the line out. Back to the short side. And the All Blacks shut that play down. Pick and go now from Gonzalez. He's close to the sideline. And he's over. Well defended by the All Blacks. What a start from Argentina, though. I don't think the All Blacks really expected them to throw this at them so early on in the piece. UFC, ahoy, mate. That's very nice to know. I'm going to go ahead and assume that perhaps doggy style, because, you know, that's the easiest one to also have the ability to perhaps be on the phone and in a YouTube chat room at the same time. Penalty to New Zealand from the line-out throw, and they'll get the opportunity. Oh, okay, so you're not actually doing it right now at this moment. Anyway, as I was saying before, hoping for a good contest in this one because I was having a cheeky little nap before the game, and my alarm went off at the worst possible time because in my dream, I had just been called into a meeting by Donald Trump and Eminem. And now I'm going to spend the rest of my life never knowing what they wanted to talk to me about. What was so important that those two needed to call me into the office for a meeting, and now I'm never going to know because the alarm went off. Up I got, here to cover the games for you on the Wasted World of Sports. I'm going to spend the rest of my life wondering what in God's name Donald Trump and Eminem wanted to have a meeting with me about. Argentina now clear. A big kick upfield taken by McKenzie at the back. McKenzie's got Beauden Barrett. Barrett now puts Argentina back inside their own 22. They will run it back at the All Blacks here, taking them by surprise again. It almost opens up on the short side for Maroney. Maroney sounds like a pasta. I might order some Maroney tonight. Maroney Cabanaro. Kick through by Argentina. It's play on. It sets up for them at the back. They've got numbers here. It's 2-on-1. Dummying. on Damien McKenzie, and Moroni, the pasta, goes into space. He's brought down 10 metres out from the line and spills it forward. Opportunity, knocking there for Argentina. 5 minutes gone in this match. They have started red hot. Los Pumas, they are here to play. Well and truly taking the All Blacks by surprise in the opening stanza here. Sevu Reece, Artie Sarvea and Cody Taylor in my same game multi. Argentina firing on all cylinders at the moment, just lacking the knockout punch. Sam Vouston says Donald Trump and Eminem wanted me to narrate World War III. All Blacks go to the back of the line out. They release it quickly. And there's Artie in midfield. Big run up to the halfway line. TJ from the base of the ruck with the box kick. Talea's chasing. Talea puts pressure on. Argentina lose it backwards. Play on, says the referee. Los Pumas in possession. 30 out or thereabouts from their own line. Penalty advantage. Well, he thought about it. And the penalty actually goes to the All Blacks. Back on halfway in midfield. It's a little far out for a shot, you would think. A dangerous tackle. So the TMO has obviously interjected there and called that one. Bodie Barrett puts this into touch. Blake, Ahoy, mate. The dangerous tackle was on Artie, was it? Oh, head-on-head clash. That's all it was. Going a little high into contact there was Bello. Head-on-head contact. All Blacks go to the middle. They come down with it. Set up the rolling maul inside the 22. Cody Taylor's got it at the back. Penalty advantage, says the referee. This is a big drive from the maul. Cody Taylor still got it at the back. Now it collapses. Releases to TJP. Cut out pass. Hits the chest to Bowden Barrett. McKenzie on the wraparound. Links up with Sevu Reece. Reece goes for the corner. Pops the ball back in field and it's tapped down by Argentina. Back over the dead ball line for a 5-metre scrum. Frantic play there. Scrambling in defence. We come back for the penalty. Gift 3 points here if they want it. Are the All Blacks going to take the 3? It seems like the theme of the night, though. Even in the Springboks Wallabies game, we saw it. The theme of the night certainly seems to be put it into the corner and apply the heat. Sevu Reece was in space. That would have been a fantastic start to the multi. We nailed 90% of the bets in the Springboks Wallabies game. And Sevu Reece scoring would have been a great start to this one. As the All Blacks go to the front, Artie Sarvea brings it down. They set up the rolling maul. Look at them drive here, the All Blacks. It goes to ground now. It's loose out the back. Argentina get in over the top. And it's a penalty for holding on. Argentina take a bow. That defence. That was immense. Oh, they're here to play, Argentina. They are here to play. Don't you worry about that. We have got a game on our hands here, potentially. Change the ball. Well, you don't see that very often. They've called for a change of ball. 9 minutes into the match. A change of ball. Carreras with the touch finder. Not a lot of distance on it. Extremely well defended there from Argentina. They go to the middle of the line out, losing it forward. Penalty All Blacks. The legs of TJP have been taken out there. And Ethan de Groot, I am de Groot. He's a bit fired up over that one. He's not happy. They didn't need to do that, Argentina. Now, do the All Blacks consider taking a shot at 3? No, they're not even thinking about it. Not for 1 second are they giving thought to that. They put it into touch. 10 minutes gone. And they're going to keep the pressure on here with another line-out throw. They secure the ball at the back, set up the rolling maul. Cody Taylor's there at the back in possession. One of my try scorers. They now release it. McKenzie goes down the short side. Cut-out pass is intercepted, and Argentina race away upfield. Look for the step back in. Oh, we've been called back. Angus Gardner was playing advantage. Now they'll think about the 3 here. You would have to say they think about the 3 now. Players still going on upfield. Argentina thought they were away. The previous penalties have been kind of off to the left of the post a little bit. This one is directly out in front. An absolute gift, 3 points. And this would be a true testament to the Argentinian defense early in this game. Should the All Blacks decide to take the 3, and I've got to say, I would be seriously considering it at this point. Verti FN, ahoy mate. Injury stoppage here. 0-0, All Blacks, Argentina. They'll take the 3, you would think, the All Blacks. As predicted, an absolute gift of a 3-pointer here. Damian McKenzie steps up to the plate, pops it over. 11.5 minutes gone, and the All Blacks lead 3-0. Penalty goal successful by D-Mac. They've had to work for it, though, the All Blacks. 12 minutes it's taken for points to go on the board. Argentina send it long with the restart. Talaya's under it, takes it well. He's driven backwards. But importantly, they've still got the ball here, the All Blacks. TJP has the ball charged down, and it goes into touch. It'll be All Blacks line out. Not really what they would have wanted, though. They would have preferred the clearing kick upfield, I'm sure. Cody Taylor with a big throw here. They go to the middle. Vaya brings it down. Argentina in, contesting. Another charge down on TJP. And this one's into touch off Argentina again. It will be line-out throw once more for the All Blacks, but very scrappy with these clearing kicks. Argentina are managing to get through and put pressure on. The All Blacks are getting the line-out throws, but at what cost? They go to the front this time. Quick release. Perinara to McKenzie. McKenzie with the clearing kick. Trapped by Carreras. 10 short of halfway. He puts it high. Straight down the middle of the field. Contestable. Well taken by Beauden Barrett. And the All Blacks set up the ruck in midfield. Out the back to McKenzie. Pops this one up. They've still got the ball. McKenzie out the back to Beauden Barrett. Through the hands, now they go. Geordie Barrett gets involved. Looks to offload back in field. Argentina managed to tap it backwards. And Los Pumas come away with possession again. This is very scrappy for the All Blacks. This is a very non-Scott Robinson type performance from this team. And now Argentina have numbers down the left. They stretch them. Sevu Reece gets back along with Anton Leonard-Brown. And Argentina come up with the mistake. McKenzie now in midfield. Looks to counter-attack. Chips in over the top. Looks for the bounce. Gets it. Offloads to Beauden Barrett. It was forward, surely. Now Beauden Barrett kicks back in field. Looking for Cody Taylor. Cody Taylor's racing through and it bounces over his head. It falls for the All Blacks, though. And Sam Darry will score. Oh, we were that close to Cody Taylor scoring first try and having a tick off our multi. It was far from convincing. It was scrappy as all hell. But the All Blacks come up with the first try and they lead 8-0. The kick to come. It started the counter-attack from Damian McKenzie from 10 metres out in midfield. Chips and chases for himself. He gets the bounce. He gets the offload to Beauden Barrett in open space. Barrett with the vision to put the kick in. And can you believe Cody Taylor's winning the chase? It bounces over his head. And it sits up for Sam Darry. And they put this conversion over quick smart just so there's no chance of the bunker intervening. Well, it's not called the bunker in rugby union. It's the TMO. But they took that conversion so quick because that would have been called back. Oh, Cody Taylor inches away from a tick off the multi. 10-0 though. The All Blacks. Yeah, Sam Darry with the try. $10-0. All Blacks. I mean, really, Argentina do not deserve to be down by 10 points. They have started this game pretty well. All Blacks have possession. Box kick from Perinara. He gets this one away. Not a lot of distance on it, though. And now, Malia brings it back into All Black territory. The kick through from Maroney. It sits up for Beauden Barrett. McKenzie offloads. Cody Taylor's got it in midfield. Perinara screaming for the penalty, and Angus Gardner agrees. Penalty to the All Blacks. Tackler not releasing. Oh, 100% Dan Jam. All Blacks bring it up to halfway on the touch finder. Cody Taylor will have the throw. They go to the back. Via takes it. Spills it forward. Argentina will have it. No, play on, says the referee. TJP's in there to steal it away. I thought that Angus Gardner called a knock on there. Apparently he did not. And straight up the middle goes Leonard Brown. Where's the support? It's out wide with Sever Reese. Reese has been taken out, surely. Play on, says the referee. Argentina scramble and shut it down. I just want my try scorer multis. Clearing kick, bounces over the sideline. Frantic piece of play here. Leonard Brown goes straight over the top of Molina. Needed support, probably. Oh, geez, did he have anyone following up behind him, though, I suppose, is the thing. Maybe going to ground would have been the better option for Leonard Brown and set up another phase, but it depends if he had any support trailing behind him. All Blacks go to the back. They win the line-out. McKenzie, cut out pass to Sarvea. TJP runs across field. McKenzie now puts the grubber kick in. It sits up at the back nicely for Argentina to clear. And they've turned the All Blacks around here. McKenzie has to race back for it. Doesn't have a great angle on this kick, but he keeps it in the field of play. Argentina have won the territory battle here. Carreras puts the chip in over the top. It sits up for Reese. Reese for Geordie Barrett, who kicks it straight down the gullet of the fullback, Malia. 20 minutes gone, Argentina back in possession. Penalty advantage. And they win the penalty, failing to roll away there, the All Blacks. $10 to 0, 20 minutes gone, but Argentina, they've been up for the fight. The All Blacks, though, just whenever they need it, the All Blacks just have this ability to make something out of nothing, and that's really what their tries have been. Their tries have been, well, their one try has been something out of nothing. In fairness, Argentina now put this into the corner. And they can try and mount some sort of attack. A try would be good for the game, for the contest. A try for Argentina here would be nice. Argentina will have the line-out throw. They go to the back. Taken by Gonzalez. It spills out the back. And Matera comes away with it. 5 meters out from the line now, Argentina. Penalty to the All Blacks. They get in over the top of the ball. Who was that? Stand up and take a bow. Dalton Papali'i. Over the top immediately and wins the penalty. That was immaculate defense there. You feel like the All Blacks are they've got themselves in the game now. Argentina needed to take more advantage of that early stanza. The All Blacks just keep producing number 7s, don't they? Josh Kronfeld. Richie McCaw, Sam Kane, and now Dalton Papali'i. Down the short side here, Reese gets the arms free. What an offload that was to Blackadder. Plants the ball back. And the All Blacks march up to the halfway line. Stolen away by Argentina, though. Fantastic work. Numbers to the right. Can they get the ball out there? Flat pass right onto the chest of Chocoberes, who now offloads in turn to Cinti. Cinti fends off one, fights his way over the line, gets the ball down, and this is fantastic for the contest. Argentina have scored a try. beautiful counter-attack. They spread it wide to the right through the back line. It all goes back to that maul steal on halfway. And then they had numbers to burn. Beautifully straightened Chocobetas straight through a gaping hole. Cinti beats Leonard Brown. Fights his way over the line. That was a fantastic counter-attacking try from Argentina. I'll tell you what, based on what we've seen so far today, I don't want to be judgy too early, but if I'm the Wallabies, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about what we're seeing from Argentina here as the conversion pushes across the face of the post. What are the Wallabies paying for finishing last? It could be a worthwhile bet. All Blacks with the restart. 10 points to 5. Taken by Matera. He's held up in the tackle. Now he gets to ground. Just outside the 22. Argentina still in possession. Big defense, though, from the All Blacks, pushing them backwards. The clearing kick now from Cinti, the try scorer. It's low and flat. Sits up for Beauden Barrett on halfway. Now the kick into space, turning Argentina around. It'll be a line-out throw, 5 out from their own line. Nice kick there from Beauden Barrett. Into the corner, just turning them around. They've gone quickly, Argentina, and they clear up towards the halfway line. Doesn't find touch. Mackenzie's got it. Fires it across to Geordie. Geordie straightens. Goes to ground. The All Blacks are there in numbers, big numbers. Pick and go from Sevu Reece. Now running backwards. Literally backwards. He ran about 10 metres backwards there, Sevu Reece. Staying on the short side. Papali'i goes to ground, plants it back. Argentina are in over the top of the ball, but illegally, says the referee. A penalty. And maybe the All Blacks have serious consideration at an attempt at 3 points here. Let's be honest. Argentina are taking the fight to them. And you've got to pay respect to the team that you're playing, right? You have to show respect to the team, and they are doing just that. They are taking the shot at 3. And I think that is completely fair, in all honesty. That is totally fair. Paying respects to what Argentina are delivering so far in this match and having a shot at the 3. It's right out in front. It's a fair way out, but it should be made. Damien McKenzie lining this one up. Well, he's not right out in front. He's just off to the left. McKenzie strikes it on target. Over it goes. And the All Blacks extend their lead now 13 points to 5. Credit where credit is due. Argentina, though, they have come to play. And you love to see it. Argentina get us back underway. Talia almost spills it out the back. Does well to hold on. Forced to offload to TJP. Now Geordie in midfield. Sets up the ruck. Loses the ball. Geordie Barrett forced to hold on. And this is a penalty. And Argentina could nullify that 3 points immediately if they want to, but I would be damn tempted to put this into the corner or put a scrum down, something. I would be very, very tempted to keep the pressure on here if I'm Argentina. Thomas Gallo is down. Okay, never mind. No scrum because one of their props is down right now, getting treatment to his arm. Seems like he's busted himself. So maybe not a scrum now in this scenario. They could go line out. I just think they keep the pressure on here, Argentina. They're not going to win this game in threes, basically. That's my mindset. Argentina are not going to beat the All Blacks going up in threes. So, I mean, common sense does need to prevail at certain times in terms of decision making. I think 28 minutes gone. Oh geez, I nearly dropped that. It's early enough in the game that they've got to keep the pressure on. We've got an injury stoppage, and yeah, he's up and about now. It looks like Thomas Gallo seems to be okay. Now, Argentina, what do? I would put this into the corner. I really would put this into the corner. And that is exactly what they're doing. Los Pumas, they're here to play. They're not going to do it in threes. They're going for the try. This is a big throw from Ruiz. Goes to the middle. Argentina win it. Set up the rolling maul. Mateo breaks away. They're 5 out from the line. Pick and go. They're going to try and earn a penalty advantage here. Molina, pick and go. Nothing fancy will happen. They're going to try and get that referee's arm out. Force an error in defense from the All Blacks. There it is. Penalty advantage. Now they can spread it wide. Now they can make a play at the try. They keep it in tight, though, for now. Matera loses it. We come back for the penalty. Well, I don't think they were expecting to drop the ball in one phase. That was a little disappointing for them. It's an absolute gift, 3 points. I put the scrum down here. 5 meters out, right in front of the post. Looks like they're going to tap and go here, Argentina. No, they're taking points. Well, what a complete waste of time that all was. Cheeky buggers. They've decided they're going to have the shot at 3. I'm not sure that I agree with this. Look, it's an absolute gift. But they're not going to win this by scoring penalty goals. It's as simple as that. I'm happy to be proven wrong. I'm always more than happy to be proven wrong as long as we get a good game. But I can't imagine that you're going to beat the All Blacks by going up in threes. That said, it is an absolute gift right out in front. As easy as you like, this one is. I dare say the All Blacks will be more than happy with that. They'll happily give away that 3 points. 13 points to 8. As we march back to halfway, the All Blacks can now pin Argentina down their end of the field. All Blacks with the restart. Taken on the 22. Argentina ball. Matera sets up the ruck. 31 minutes gone in what's been a really quality first half. Back to Cinti for the clearance. Not a lot of distance. And this was case in point. All Blacks will be more than happy to give away 3 at a time if they get down this end of the field. Line out is won by Avaya. Leonard Brown in midfield. Now it's popped up for Reese. Reese out the back to Surveyor. Surveyor fights his way and the tackle stands. He's now put down. Perinara to Bone and Barrett on the short side. Just inside the touchline. Does well to stay in. All Blacks maintain possession. Taylor out the back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie across the face of the defence to Darry. Keeping it in midfield here. The All Blacks very bunched up. De Groot sets up phase 7. Staying on the short side again. Here's Blackadder close to the sideline. 5 metres in from touch on this near sideline. Now TJP onto Lomax. Darry again, offloading to Talea. Talea to Mackenzie. Mackenzie steps. He's barreled down by Gonzalez in a big tackle, but they retain possession. 10 phases, but they've really gone nowhere, the All Blacks. Now they get the penalty advantage. They'll try something a little out of the ordinary now, I dare say. Perinara to Mackenzie. Out the back to Barrett. Bowden. And here's Geordie. Bumps off one, offloads out the back. It's loose. It's into touch. And we come back for the penalty. And they'll take the 3 here, the All Blacks, to nullify the 3 that Argentina just scored before. You would think. Busted open there, one of the Los Pumas players. I couldn't see who it was. $13 points to 8. Now this penalty is 40 metres out and about 10 to the right of the post. This is not an easy kick. Okay, so they're not even thinking about it. Geordie Barrett's going to put it into touch. See, Dan Carter era All Blacks, that's a gift 3 points. Because Dan Carter's going to put that over. This current incarnation of the All Blacks, they don't have a goal kicker the quality of a Dan Carter. Taylor with the throw to the line out. Vae takes it. All Blacks try to set up the rolling maul. Adi Surveyor breaks away. 5 metres out from the line. All Blacks in possession. Reese is in there at scrum half. Pops the ball up for Darry. Pick and go for the All Blacks. Keeping it in tight. Here's Cody Taylor. Pops it up for De Groot. De Groot is half a metre out now. De Groot goes to ground. Argentina. The defence holds firm. Close around the ruck. Here's Mackenzie. The cutout pass to Leonard Brown, who swivels around in the tackle and breaks away to score. Anton Leonard Brown. And this is what I was talking about. Argentina are not going to win going up in 3s. It was the wrong decision. They should not die wondering. The All Blacks would have been more than happy to give away that 3 points, knowing they get to kick off, back themselves to pin Argentina down this end of the field, win the ball back, and say, you want to go up in 3s, we'll go up in 7s. Damian Mackenzie from right in front to make this 20 points to 8. Pops it over. And with 4 minutes to go to the halftime break, the All Blacks well on top. The turning point for me in that first half is that decision to take the 3. It wouldn't have necessarily worked out. Argentina would not have necessarily scored a try on the back of that play, but they didn't even give it a go. I stand by my comment that you're not going to beat the All Blacks by going up in 3s. You just won't. $20 points to 8. And it's the All Blacks on top Bulldogs, ahoy, mate. Pumas, get us back underway. They go deep with the restart. Taken by Darry. Taylor pops it up. Out of numbers here, the All Blacks. Lomax just has to settle into the ruck. McKenzie inside the 22. Puts it high. Crossfield kick for Severis to tap it back. It sits up for Argentina, and now they race away one-on-one with McKenzie, putting on a huge step, bamboozling D-Mac. And Argentina come up with a try against the run of play to Mateo Carreras. 28-13 kick to come. They're sticking around, and that's better from Argentina. Game of Mel, ahoy. (2013) against the run of play, you would have to say. Severis wins the battle in the air, taps the ball back, but it sits up for Argentina. And Mateo Carreras completely breaks the ankles of Damien McKenzie at the back. And Argentina get themselves back into the contest. $20 points to 13. 2 minutes to go till the halftime break. Make that 20-15. They're back in touching distance here, Argentina. Game on. Argentina putting the fight up here to the All Blacks. 20 points to 15 it is. 1 minute to go till the halftime break. All Blacks in possession. McKenzie at the back to Bowden Barrett. They're in their own half. Geordie Barrett now. Hit hard in the tackle by Kramer. Reese running backwards again. Sevu Reese. Jeez, that's not good. If I'm Scott Robertson, I'm saying, Sevu, try lines that way, mate. Stop running backwards. McKenzie puts the kick in over the top. It sits up at the back. Well taken by Santiago Carreras, I believe that is back there, who's dropped back for the kick. And it looks like we're going to go through this entire half without a single tick off the multi. Not a good start. Now, the question was asked at the top of the stream in the chat room whether 50 points would be scored here as Argentina come up with the spilt ball on the stroke of halftime. Backwards, says the referee. It matters not because they've been taken over the sideline. 20 points to 15. Argentina are here to play. They've taken the All Blacks by surprise early with the pace that they've played the ball at. It took me by surprise as well with the pace that Argentina raced out of the blocks. They weren't able to take advantage when they had the early territory in possession. The All Blacks were scoring tries pretty much against the run of play. But Argentina have managed to keep themselves in the game. A couple of tries, a try really against the run of play, one of them definitely. And it's 20-15 at the break. Argentina are taking the fight here to the All Blacks. And you love to see it. You really do. I mean, I support the All Blacks, but you love to see a contest. It's great to see Argentina doing well. halftime here on the Wasted World of Sports. Game on in New Zealand. What will the second half bring? We'll find out after a quick break. Wasted World of Sports, second half coming up after this. It's so good to have the rugby on. The Rugby Championships for 2024 back in action.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and take pass last from the kickoff to the final whistles blow. We'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With a laugh and a cheer, we bring out works the post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our steins. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun and the joys. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join us, sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer. Yeah.
Wasted World of Sports, half-time here. The All Blacks holding a slender lead over Argentina. Argentina have come to play, though, putting on an impressive performance so far in that first half, running with the All Blacks all the way. I can only stop and think what would have been the scoreline had they kept the pressure on. The penalty right out in front, they decided to take the three. Argentina took the penalty goal, gift 3 points right out in front, but then the All Blacks from the kickoff ended up getting the ball back in quality field position and scoring 7 points of their own. What a turnaround that could have been. I'm so curious to know what that would have potentially done to the scoreline had they decided to keep the pressure on there. I would have liked to have seen them keep the pressure on Argentina at that moment. I'm an advocate for taking the three, of course. But surely, horses for courses sort of situation there. And I feel like they would have been better off in the context of the match, keeping the pressure on when they were down that end of the field. I don't think you're going to beat the All Blacks by going up in threes. But anyway, they've put up the fight so far. Argentina, 20-15 at the halftime break is far from an embarrassment. I mean, it's not even close to an embarrassment. They are here to play, and we've got a contest on our hands in the second half. My same-game multi looked shot to pieces in this one. It was looking good in the last game. Springboks, way too good for the Wallabies. A very, very dominant display there in Brisbane in the opening Rugby Championship match. This one looking a lot more competitive. Thanks to Argentina, who have come to play, as I said, putting pressure on the All Blacks. Taking the All Blacks by surprise. Taking me by surprise as well with the way that they sort of stormed out of the gates. Put pressure on early. They weren't really able to translate that into points. They've ended up with 15 of them. But once again, oh how different it could have been had they kept the pressure on. Rather than taking the three, it could have been so much more. And I can tell you that in the NRL as well, for those who are interested, the Cowboys have just scored another try. And with 15 minutes to go until the halftime break in the NRL, the Cowboys are leading the Broncos 16 points to 6. A conversion to come from right beside the post. So it will surely be 18-6 now. And the Cowboys are having a day out against the hapless Brisbane Broncos. The trouble here for Argentina, are they going to be able to do it for the full 80 minutes? That'll be what we need to look at here. Can they do it for the full 80? Otherwise, I think my same-game multi is perhaps still a chance here. A slight chance. The All Blacks could open up in the second half if Argentina are not careful. They've got to keep doing the basics right. They've got to keep taking the fight here to the All Blacks. And if they do, we'll be in for a cracking second half of rugby. It's very nice to have the Rugby Championships back, of course. We do cover a lot of NRL, needless to say, here on the channel. Lots of NRL action, but yeah, it's always good to have the Rugby Championships back. Getting ready for the second half here. All Blacks, Argentina, 5 points the difference. Wouldn't have predicted that. Argentina did, of course, get a victory over the All Blacks in New Zealand. I think that was during the COVID era. I'm fairly certain that was the COVID Rugby Championship. Looking to back that up again here. Los Pumas. Doing well thus far. DJ Shaq. Argentina are very much right in this contest. Teams coming out for the second half. Kenny Lynn, the Argentinian assistant coach. They would certainly be happy. Well, one thing Argentina, I suppose they do need to work on is just one, definitely, but tries against the run of play. It's, Reece Walsh is holding his hand. I wonder if he's actually injured or if he's trying to milk a penalty. This will be interesting to see. Reece Walsh running out the back of shape from Reynolds. And, yeah, he's milking. Yeah, he's milking. DJ Jacques says Joseph Tarpany got sent to the sin bin for dissent. Oh, in the Raiders game, the Raiders send-off. Yeah, right. Dissent, eh? Against the referee or against one of the opposition players? Referee, I'm assuming. Yeah, against the ref. Yeah, that's interesting. Bloody dirty green goblins. There's no place for them in the competition. Anyway, second half about to get underway. Reed, Nichols, ahoy, mate. All Blacks with the restart. Argentina get up and collect the ball with Franco Molina. If Argentina score the first try in the second half, that will make things very interesting indeed. Crossfield kick. The All Blacks leave it behind. But Talea gets back and collects it. Bowden Barrett now fires it in field to Leonard Brown. Leonard Brown to Vea. Jojo Rabbit, ahoy there. McKenzie with the crossfield kick, looking for Sever Reese. It sits up onto his chest. He offloads back in field. Darry, back to Reese. Reese across to... Oh, that's Darry now. Darry's got it back in midfield. Now, Bowden Barrett to Leonard Brown. They're back inside their own half, the All Blacks. They've lost ground. Darry up to halfway, and Argentina are in over the top. And they win the turnover, a penalty. Now, this is right out in front. It's a long way out. It's almost on halfway. But I dare say they'll take the shot here, Argentina. I know that I just spent the entire halftime break criticising their choice to take the 3 earlier and that they're not going to beat the All Blacks by going up in 3s. But I did also give the qualifier that common sense should prevail in game situations. And this is certainly a game situation where you could forgive them for taking the 3. They are not doing it, though. They're plugging this into the corner. And it's going to be a 5-metre line out. Argentina on the attack. Holy hell, this is getting interesting. Ollie is the best. Ahoy, mate. Ollie is the best says, what does Reed like, Barbie or My Little Pony? Well, I would hope My Little Pony. Because My Little Ponies are kick-ass. Argentina go short to the front of the line-out, and charging over is Franco Molina. Argentina have indeed scored the first try of the second half. It's game on here in New Zealand. 20 points all. Argentina have come to play, and the All Blacks are under the pump. The Scott Razor Robertson era is hanging by a thread here. 20 all with the kick to come. And I take my hat off to Argentina because I honestly thought that they were going to get spanked. They have come out here today and they've made a complete tit out of me. They've made a complete tit out of the bookies. And they are here to make a statement for themselves here, Los Pumas. Santiago Carreras is on target, and Argentina, after 43.5 minutes, lead this test match. 22 points to 20. All Blacks with the restart. It's loose out the back. All Blacks bring the ball back into Argentina territory. That's a good carry. Blackadder now, or is that Darry? I can't see. The All Blacks chant rains out across the stadium. Here's McKenzie, holds the pass up. TJP now into midfield. Ethan de Groot with a settler. Penalty advantage now to the All Blacks. Talea tries to duck under the defence. And Angus Gardner calls the penalty. It's right out in front. 3 points if they want it here. Three points if they want it. And Damien McKenzie says, we will have a shot, thank you. To take the All Blacks back into the lead. It's amazing. This is what we were talking about. This is what scoreboard pressure can do, because in that first half, there would have been no thought of having the 3 here for the All Blacks. It wouldn't even be a consideration. But now they just want to get themselves back in the lead on the scoreboard, if they can. Mackenzie still needs to deliver here. He's still got to come up with the goods. "41 meters on the angle, just to the right of the post here. Mackenzie, it should be a gimme. It's on target. It's right down the middle, and the All Blacks go back in front. 23-22. Back in the lead. This game, I'm sure, has some twists and turns left in it just yet. Replacements for Argentina. "46.5 minutes gone in this test match. 1 point separates these two teams. Artie Sarvea takes the kickoff. Sets up the ruck here for the All Blacks. Inside their own 22. Vey goes to contact. 1 out from the ruck. He's been quiet tonight. Sean Hewitt. "Ahoy, mate. Come on, New Zealand," says Sean. The James says, close. Ooh, close one. Yes, indeed. Argentina have come to play. DJ Shack says Will Jordan is back from the devastating injury that he suffered pre-season. Not a single tick off the multi yet, by the way. 47.5 minutes gone. Argentina throw to the middle. Well secured in the line out. They set up the rolling maul. They've got it at the back. All Blacks look to counter drive here. Argentina forced to release it in midfield. Great tackle by Talea, driving them backwards. But importantly, Argentina still have the ball. Straight up the middle they go. 48 minutes gone. Big charge there. Straight over the top of them. Who was that? That was Velez, I think, the replacement. Now the kick in behind is going to find touch. And it'll be a 5-meter line-out throw for the All Blacks. Pressure. Oh, we are looking at potential foul play here. Head-on-head contact here in the tackle. This could indeed be a penalty against Blackadder, standing too upright in the tackle. Ethan Blackadder is in trouble here. He's gone into the tackle way too upright. And this is trouble. This is trouble for Blackadder. Trouble for the All Blacks. Argentina are well in this. Shoulder-to-head contact. Definite shoulder-to-head contact. And Blackadder could be sitting down for 10. Argentina are well in this contest now. This could be a yellow card. Are they thinking yellow card? Shoulder contact to the head. Are they thinking red? Are they thinking red card here? Shoulder to the head. So it's got to be yellow. It has to be yellow. Shoulder to the head has to be yellow. "48 and a half minutes gone. We are coming back for the foul play." Penalty to Argentina and escaping any further sanction there. Blackadder. Very, very lucky there. Exceptional refereeing at 110%, DJ Shack. Angus Gardner summed it up perfectly in that the tackler was receiving the attacker. There was no leaning into it, running into it, whatever you want to call it. He simply stood his ground. Common sense refereeing there from Angus Gardner, keeping the cards in the pocket, giving the penalty, and leaving it at that. The James says, isn't Channel 9 flogging the hell out of the Olympic success? Well, I mean, they did presumably pay billions and billions of dollars for the rights to it, so I should imagine they would be. Penalty successful, and Argentina go back out in the lead, 25-23. Will Jordan's on the field. He was my smoky for any time try scorer. I just wasn't sure how much game time he was going to get, so I didn't have the confidence to put him in there. But here he is now, Will Jordan, my smoky for any time try. "25-23. Los Pumas with the lead. 30 minutes to go. And they are starting to believe here, the Pumas. Well and truly starting to believe. Clearing kick from inside their 22. Not a lot of distance made, which he's furious about, by the way. Carreras, he can't believe it. Cody Taylor with the throw into the line out, goes to the front. All Blacks secure it. Release it quickly. Back to Taylor. Out to Geordie Barrett in midfield. Pops it up for Leonard Brown. 22 out now. Quick ruck ball. Inside to Blackadder. A lot to make up for. Well, not really. The multi's not going to hit. No way, Sam. I don't think there's a chance now for the multi. Blackadder again goes to contact. Pick and go from Ahoy. Inside the 5-meter line now. All Blacks looking for a try. Cody Taylor on the pick and go. He's driven backwards. Surveyor's up and about. I thought he was still down there, Artie, but he's back in play. Penalty advantage now to the All Blacks. Still 5 meters out. TJ Perinara pops it up for Talea, and Mark Talea. Who's Valea? Pops it up for Mark Talea, and Talea will score under the posts. The All Blacks have cracked them open at last. Mark Talea with the try. 28-25, kick to come. The All Blacks playing it in tight. And they finally break the Argentinian defense apart. McKenzie with the conversion. And this is a pressure situation now for Argentina as the All Blacks extend the lead back out to 5 points, 30 points to 25. This will be a real test now for Argentina. They've done so well so far. They do not want to give it away at the back end. We know how dangerous All Blacks teams in the past, at least, are capable of being in the final quarter of a match. We know this. It's very important for Argentina to keep taking the fight to them. Oh, Angus Gardner's down. The referee has been barreled over. Ethan, ahoy, mate. Yeah, Sever Reese left in the 49th minute, so yeah, very, very, very much done. The James says, did I see the breakdancing? No, James, I unfortunately had to dye my hair when the breakdancing was on. I mean, I would have loved to have seen it otherwise. Throw into the line out for Argentina. They go to the front, take the ball, 22 out, lined up deep to the left here. Flat pass to Malia. Malia gets the penalty advantage. All Blacks fail to roll away. Crossfield kick now for Carreras. Trying to keep it in the field of play here, Argentina. They knew they had the penalty advantage. So we come back in midfield. Do they take the 3 here? There's still plenty of time. I would actually take the 3 here. It's right out in front. It's a gift 3 points. I know that I've said you won't beat the All Blacks going up in 3s, but I did also say some common sense in game situation needs to prevail. And this is an absolute gift with so much time left. A gift 3 points to bring them back into striking distance. Argentina. Australia scored 0 from 54. Okay, so you could get a possible 54 points, and the Australian competitor got 0. That's hilarious. They may as well have sent me over there. I could have got 0 in the breakdancing. I could have pulled out the old shopping cart. That's worthy of 1 point at least, right? The 3 points, successful. Argentina back in touching distance. 30 points to 28. .56.5 minutes gone. Argentina back in possession inside their 22. Taking the fight to the All Blacks here. This is a pressure scenario here for Scotty Razor Robertson's All Blacks. This new era. Talea is having a blinder. Fights his way through. Penalty advantage now for the All Blacks. McKenzie. Cut out pass. They go out wide. Cody Taylor's out there. It's tapped back by Argentina, but we will come back into midfield for the penalty. It's right out in front, and I dare say that they'll have a shot at 3 here, the All Blacks, just to solidify that 5-point lead again. They are indeed having the shot. Going tit for tat with the penalty goals here, both sides. Every time Argentina get one, they just seem to give it away straight away down the other end. They could have kept the pressure on here, the All Blacks. They could have gone the all or nothing play. But I think some common sense may be prevailing here. With still so much time left in this contest. I mean, there is still 20 minutes to go in this game. Mackenzie from right down in front, 40 metres. It's hooking off to the left. It's hooked off to the left. He misses it. Mackenzie leaves it out there from right in front. It should have been an absolute gift, 3 points. I mean, I appreciate there was some distance. But he's left it out there, Mackenzie. That could be a big 3-pointer. 58 minutes gone. Argentina with the 22 restart. Charge down. It sits up. And Argentina knock it on. Artie Savea puts the step in midfield. Bring in Plummer. Get the call out of Stephen Donald. What's he doing these days? Let's get the call out to Stephen Donald ASAP. All Blacks ball in midfield. Geordie Barrett. Been very quiet tonight, Geordie. Ruddimer. Now Beauden Barrett pops through the middle, offloads to Ruddimer. Ruddimer spills it forward, and Argentina have it at the back. It'll be a knock-on against the All Blacks. We come back 20 metres upfield for the spilt ball. Beauden Barrett with the no-look flick out the back. Ruddimer couldn't hold on. Angus Gardner, honestly, hey, DJ Shaq, I never really rated Angus Gardner as a referee, but I've got to say tonight, he has put in some really common sense decisions, and he has explained himself extremely well there to Cortez Ruddimer and the All Blacks in the face of that decision, which I 100% agreed with, the decision on field, but he is stood firm and defended his decision clearly and concisely. And he has put on a quality refereeing performance tonight, Angus Gardner. $30 points to 28. 20 minutes still left in this game. There are still plenty of points out there for both sides, I suspect. Big scrum here from the All Blacks, putting pressure on Argentina. Knocked backwards, says the referee. Kremer has it on the 22 for Argentina. Spilling the ball forward. Now Artie Savea comes away with it. Big defense out wide there. Mackenzie in at scrum half. Pops this one up for Darry. Mackenzie picks that up well. Bowden Barrett onto Geordie. Quick hands from Will Jordan. And out there is Papali'i on the wing. Richie McCaw style. Dalton Papali'i out on that far wing. Inside the 22 now. Go the All Blacks. Quick ruck ball. Mackenzie across to Blackadder. Still 22 out. Not really making meters here. Ratimer to Newell. Fletcher Newell, who's on. Still 22 out. Mackenzie to Vai. Mackenzie inside ball. It was flat at best. Will Jordan gets the arms free. Offloads now to Geordie Barrett. Quick pick and go here. Half a metre out from the line. Argentina look to get in a spoil. Ratimer's got it at the back. Numbers to the left. Mackenzie goes through. Scores the try. That was surely an obstruction. They had numbers out the left. But Mackenzie runs the obstruction play. If he gives the pass, we probably don't even need to look at this. I feel like Mackenzie's just cocked this up. And he knows it. He's got his hands on his head. I think he realises he's just ballsed this up, D-Mac. If he throws the pass out to the left, there was a 5 on nobody. Well, that was a forward pass there for sure. In the first instance. Mackenzie to Will Jordan. Clear forward pass. So we don't even need to worry about the obstruction. No try. Scrum down for Argentina. I called that at the time. Blatant forward pass. Argentina just continue to hang on in here. They are holding on. 17 minutes remaining in this incredibly unexpected, engaging contest. I've got to say, I did not give Argentina snowballs tonight. I thought they were going to get spanked. Springbok Wallaby style spanking. Augustin Creevy is on the field. I feel like that son of a bitch has been around since the game was invented. God bless him. "63 and a half minutes gone. Argentina will have the scrum." Oh, this game has delivered in spades. And I'm so glad that it has, because now I feel a little bit better about never knowing how my dream is going to end up. For those who maybe weren't here when I told the story at the top of the stream, I had a nap before this game started. I was up early this morning before the Rugby Championships games were on, and I decided to have a nap in between as Argentina get a free kick here from the scrum. Early engagement from the All Blacks. And my alarm woke me up right as Donald Trump and Eminem called me into the office for a meeting. Now I will never know for the rest of my life what they wanted to talk to me about. So I needed this game. I needed this game to be worth interrupting that. All Blacks kick in behind the line, just shy of the 22. Argentina will have the throw into the line out. 15 minutes remaining. The All Blacks are rolling out the troops. 3 replacements coming onto the field all at once. I would say that's pretty much the entire front row. Some of them are already off, I think. Moronic douchebaggery. Ahoy there, mate. Argentina go to the back of the line out. They secure possession with Gonzalez. Now they release it. Wraparound play. Out the back has created space. The pass is not good, and that is surely a foot on the touchline. Play on, though, so the officials. And Carreras steps back in field to set up the ruck. Chancing their arm here, Argentina. Trailing by 2. Back inside the 22, Carreras kicks downfield. Taken on the full at the back by Bowden Barrett. Links up with McKenzie. McKenzie returns fire. A nice little skidding kick along the turf and finds touch inside the 22. It's a nice kick return, that one. Argentina will have the throw into the line out, though. Centimetres short of a 50-22. Argentina again go to the back for Gonzalez. Comes down with it again. Penalty to Argentina. Blackadder guilty of pulling the arm down. Playing the man in the air. Blackadder's given away a few penalties here tonight as this game progresses. Argentina with the touch finder up to halfway. They'll have the throw into the line out. Approaching the last 10 minutes of this match. Rolling out some more subs. Onto the field comes Oviedo. Joaquin Oviedo for Argentina. Onto the park. Hillbilly, ahoy mate. UFC says Broncos might actually get a sneaky upset. They're getting pumped, aren't they? Didn't the Cowboys just score to put themselves up 24-12? Or am I mistaken? I'm not really watching, to be honest. Loose from the All Blacks here out the back. They've had to race back and collect it in the in goal. And this is going to be a result for Argentina. A 5-metre scrum with 13 minutes to go. McKenzie. D-Mac with the loose pass. And the All Blacks are under immense pressure here. 13 minutes to go, 2 points the difference. This is now a massive scrum. The All Blacks have held their own at scrum time, if not been slightly on top, but what pressure can do, right? Pressure can do weird things, bizarre things to athletes. 12 minutes remain. 2 points the difference. I am so impressed with Argentina tonight. And they've put on a huge scrum, pushing the All Blacks backwards. That could have been the Augustin Creevy effect. And now they pick and go, and they're over the line. Is that a try? Geez, I think they need a closer look at that. But anyway, they play on. They pick and go. They're close again. They're all bunched up here, Argentina. There's no expansive play here. They barrel over under the posts. Argentina with the pick and go. Don't tell me it's Creevy. It can't possibly be Creevy. Oh, it is. It's Augustin Creevy. You're kidding me. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Coming up with a huge play. The pick and go to score under the post. Well, it wasn't really a pick and go. He had it passed to him. But still, the crash ball under the sticks goes the veteran Augustin Creevy. Argentina are back in the lead. 33 points to 30. The kick to come, by God. We could be in for the upset of all upsets here. 10 minutes remain. $35 points to 30. The All Blacks tried to go quickly with the restart. Argentina are pumped up here. Big time. There is a boil over on the cards. 10 minutes to go. Argentina claim the restart. 5 points ahead. Back for Carreras to clear, just outside the 22. Argentina are starting to believe, DJ Shaq. I'm starting to believe. A skewed throw into the line out, and Argentina will have the scrum. The All Blacks are falling apart here, and Argentina are showing them how it's done. Well, I've said for the longest time, Damien McKenzie is not the long-term All Blacks number 10. And on the back of his mistakes tonight, not to single him out at all, incidentally. I'm not trying to stacks on D-Mac, but I've said ever since he very first got selected for the All Blacks, when he wasn't even playing number 10, I'm like, this man is not the future of All Blacks rugby. And his mistakes tonight have been costly. He hasn't made a whole lot of them, but the ones that he has made have been extremely costly to the All Blacks cause. And hopefully, it's a little bit of a wake-up call for Scotty Razor Robertson that this man is not our long-term solution at 10. Will Jordan can come into the team now that he's back from injury. Beauden Barrett can go back to fly half. D-Mac can go back to Super Rugby. Which isn't on, I know, but like Super Rugby level only for him. Penalty to Argentina from the scrum, the All Blacks. They tried to put a drive on and Argentina get the penalty. This is their game. This is their game to lose. Argentina are controlling the back end of this contest. This is amazing to see. Pressure. 8 minutes to go. Trailing by 5 points. Now, I can tell you, if this were the All Blacks of old, if this were the All Blacks, Richie McCaw, Dan Carter era, you're backing them in. This modern day incarnation of the All Blacks, even with Scott Robertson as the coach, there's uncertainty that they can pull this out of the fire. Time off here. CJ Dunn, ahoy mate. Argentina thump this into touch. 10 meters, the All Black side of halfway. Yeah, sorry UFC, a good game of rugby just defecates all over a rugby league game. I'm sorry. Argentina throw to the front. They secure the ball. They've got 8 minutes to hold on. Set the ball up in midfield. They look immaculate here, Los Pumas. They do not look like a team that's going to throw this away as they just control possession and now bursting through half a gap and inside the 22. Quick ruck ball. Carreras spills it forward and the All Blacks come away with it. They're still in with a chance here, New Zealand. They've got to go pretty much the length of the field though. Mackenzie, they're going to stretch it wide to the left. Here they go. Satiti, the kick now put downfield. Taken on the full at the back by Argentina. The high ball is out on the full, and there's a mistake. There's an invitation. The kick goes out on the full from Argentina, and that has invited the All Blacks down into their half. Thomas Albarones. Mr. Ed's dead, ahoy. Oh, that's a skewed throw, but it was not contested. Play on under the new rules. It was a shocking throw into the line out. Argentina should have competed there. They would have had the ball. Staying on the short side, Mackenzie to Bowden Barrett. Inside to Satiti. Satiti's caught, trapped with the ball. Argentina counter-ruck and secure the penalty. Turnover ball. And there's that man Creevy again. Oh, take a bow, you legend. Over 100 test matches, all 76 years old of him. The legend, Augustin Creevy. What a key turnover. He's not really 76, by the way. He's just been around a long time. That's a big moment in the game, and it's no surprise to see that man there, Augustin Creevy. Argentina. They are so close to a glorious result here for Argentinian rugby. They go to the front of the line out. They secure possession. Big rolling maul here. Argentina go inside the 22. If the All Blacks collapse here, it'll be a penalty. Argentina now break away. They're inside the 22. They're on the attack. They're looking to put this game to bed with 4 minutes remaining. Argentina have one hand firmly clamped on this contest. 10 meters out from the line. In midfield, setting up another ruck. Are they thinking droppy? No, it's a penalty. A turnover for the All Blacks. They're still hanging on by a thread here, New Zealand. Counter ruck is good. Artie Surveyor gets in there. Wins the ball. Penalty kick. 10 meters short of halfway. 4 minutes to go. Four minutes remain. Line out throw for the All Blacks. Omua with the throw. Goes to the back, way out the back, and Argentina come down with the steal, and it's that man Creevy again. Argentina back in possession. What a reality check this has been for the All Blacks tonight. They have copped a huge smack in the face. Penalty advantage, and that'll be the match. That will surely be the match. Penalty advantage right out in front. They can snap the droppy now. Argentina miss out to the right, but we come back for the penalty. And this will surely be the three-pointer that wins the match for Argentina. It will put them beyond a converted try. 8 points the difference it's about to be with less than 3 minutes remaining. Scott Razor Robertson, it's been a very short honeymoon period. It's well and truly over. They will be out for blood now in New Zealand. The All Black supporters do not accept losing. And Scotty Razor Robinson is new to the job. He is immediately under the pump. Damien McKenzie may have just played his last game in All Blacks colours. To win the game for Argentina. Right out in front. Oh, he slips as he kicks it, but it still goes over. Carrera slips as he makes contact. And look at how much it means to those fans in the stadium as that kick goes over to give Argentina the lead, 38 points to 30. All Blacks go short, but the Pumas come down with it. Pumas have the ball. Inside 2 minutes to go. More than converted try the difference. What a performance this has been from Argentina. They have shaken up the Rugby Championship here in the opening round. South Africa and Argentina to battle it out for the championship this year. How fascinating will that be? All Blacks and Wallabies battling out for the spoon. Who'd have thought? Argentina have come here to New Zealand, been given no hope. They were given no hope by me. They were given no hope by the bookies. And they've come here and produced the boil-over of all boil-overs. As the ball now spills loose, penalty to Argentina. With 20 seconds remaining. Welcome to international rugby coaching, Scott Razor Robertson. It is not as easy as Super Rugby, is it, mate? Jeez. The siren sounds. Argentina plug this into touch and they have come up with a famous victory. Hold your heads high. Los Pumas. What a performance. What a victory. And you can see how much it means to the players out there. $38 points to 30. Look at how much it means to them. Tears in the stands. Tears on the field. And this is a big shake-up. This is the shake-up that the Rugby Championship concept itself needed. Let's be honest. This is the shake-up the World Rugby needed. %, DJ Shaq, yeah. Argentina have not done this before. Like, their last win against New Zealand was very, very scrappy. I would say that their last win against the All Blacks in New Zealand was on the back of some contentious refereeing decisions, and the All Blacks just been really, really crap that day. This was Argentina 150% genuinely outplaying the All Blacks in almost every facet of the game. This is surely something they've never done before. Their greatest moment. Take a bow, that man. Augustin Creevy came onto the field, and there was just a calmness about Argentina. From the moment the veteran came onto the field, you felt like Argentina were never going to lose that game. Such a quality player. That was the turning point for me. Creevy's entrance onto the field. Argentina already had the belief, but it was the skills and the experience of Creevy that just seemed to slow everything down, and Argentina were fully in control. And we've seen Argentina throw games away in situations like the one that they were just in, but they had full control over that. An amazing closing out of that match. What a performance from Argentina. Well, from an All Black perspective, I can only hope that Scott Robertson takes away from this game what I've been saying for years, and that is what a worthless addition to the team Damian McKenzie is. That's all we can hope. As if I can put my All Black hat on for a second and be very one-sided, because I don't want to take away from what Argentina just did. I would love to just talk all about Argentina right now. What a win that has been for them. But if I can put the All Black hat on for a second, I just hope that Damian McKenzie is... what do you mean you disagree? UFC just says, in my opinion, Daddy Cash, I disagree. I think Damian McKenzie needs to be removed. UFC has basically just said, in my opinion, I disagree, and then proceeded to agree with me. That's hilarious, UFC. You open the chat by saying you disagree, but then proceed to agree with what I just said. Yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, because I've been saying that for years. For years I've been saying. And hopefully that has more than exposed it tonight. I mean, I don't think we needed any more evidence, but hopefully that has well and truly stamped it. Anyway, UFC, your Broncos upset is... your Broncos upset's on at the moment. XJ, ahoy mate. Springboks won 33 points to 7 or something, I think. Absolutely obliterated the Wallabies. But the big story to come out of the opening round of the Rugby Championship is this immaculate performance by Argentina. The single greatest performance that I have seen Los Pumas put in the Rugby Championship ever since their entry into the competition, as the Broncos have just scored to go ahead. By the way, the Broncos look like they're going to balls up everybody's tipping this weekend. of all the teams to tits up a perfect round, it looks like it's going to be the Broncos, which just sums their season up, doesn't it? It sums up the Broncos' season. Stink the whole competition out for 23 rounds and then come out and ruin everybody's perfect round. Sons of bitches. Oh, well. It's all good, though. A few more wins. Knocks the Raiders further down the table. I'm happy with that. All right, Wasted World of Sports. What a game we've just witnessed. Argentina have put on the performance of all performances. Congratulations to them. $38 points to 30. Certainly Argentina's most complete performance over the All Blacks ever. All Blacks stunned. The headlines are already out on social media. Argentina. Amazing. All right, Wasted World of Sports. Thank you so much for your company for this one. What a fantastic start it's been to the Rugby Championships for 2024. A shake-up to the competition nice and early. You love to see it. We'll be back soon here on the Wasted World of Sports. Dragons, Bulldogs. A blockbuster contest coming up in the NRL. Hope to see you there. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. Catch you guys soon. Yes, until then. Cheers.
Your mom not revving up.